Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. Have you been using Zoho Analytics but feeling like you can't keep up with constant updates, enhancements, and new features that Zoho Analytics is making every single week or every single month? Well, then this video is for you, because Zoho Analytics have been updated multiple times. And obviously it's very hard to find all of the updates and all of the news and keep up with everything on top of your workload. But that's why I gathered all of the features that you might have missed the Zoho Analytics released in the recent years. So I will tell you about all of these features that can be considered like hidden, or maybe some new releases that you didn't hear about, so you can use Zoho Analytics to the full potential. So before I begin this video, please make sure to subscribe to our channel and click the notification button not to miss any useful information that we share here every single week. And now let's get on into the video. So we will start with Agentic AI in Ask Zia, something that you may have heard about, but not everyone realizes how far it actually goes. So with Ask Zia, you can build reports and dashboards just by describing what you need in natural language. But it doesn't just stop there. You can also generate insights, get explanations of trends, and receive recommendations on what actions to take next. It can help with data preparation, pipeline creation, and even creating complete dashboards from a single prompt. For many teams, this means working with data becomes less about technical steps and more about asking the right questions and getting meaningful answers. Moving on to next feature, which is what if analysis in AutoML, with which you can test different scenarios by adjusting input variables and immediately see how predictions change. So you can explore outcomes like changes in pricing, demand, or customer behavior before making real decisions. This helps reduce uncertainty and gives teams more confidence when planning future strategies. The next feature I want to mention is custom visualizations. So with custom visualizations, you can go beyond the standard set of charts and create your own using JavaScript or external libraries. This is especially useful when you need a very specific visual representations that aren't available out of the box. This feature gives you the flexibility to tailor dashboards to your exact business or industry needs and is very useful. The next feature on the list is drill actions. With them, you can take actions directly from your reports. So you can update records, create new entries, or trigger workflows without leaving the analytics environment. This connects insights directly to execution, making analytics more actionable and less isolated from day-to-day operations. And there is also another feature, which is drill through widgets, with which you can click on any data point and immediately navigate to the underlying detailed report. This makes it easier to explore data, investigate root causes, and move from high-level insights to detailed analysis in just a few clicks. The next feature is newly released and it's archived data, with which you can separate older or less frequently used data from active datasets. This helps improve performance as dashboards and queries only work with relevant data, while historical information remains safely stored and accessible when it is needed. A lot of users of Zoho Analytics don't know that Gantt Chart is actually now available to use in Zoho Analytics. So with Gantt Chart, you can visualize project timelines, tasks, and dependencies in a structured way. This makes it easier to track progress, monitor delays, and understand how different parts of a project are connected over time. What's also great that you can customize your Gantt charts with different chart styles to suit your project needs, color schemes to visually distinguish tasks in progress and completed tasks, and flexible data display ranges to match your preferred project view. Another feature is dynamic thresholds using user filters. So threshold values automatically adjust based on the filters a user applies. This means each person sees context-aware benchmarks, making dashboards more relevant and reducing the need for manually defined limits. Moving on to the next useful feature, which is data bars and spark lines in pivot tables, with which you can display both numeric values and small trend visuals directly inside table cells. This helps you quickly understand patterns and compare performance without switching between multiple visualizations. And the last useful feature that you may not know about is multiple schedules for tables. So you can set different data refresh frequencies for different data sets. This allows more control over how often data is updated, ensuring that critical data is refreshed more frequently, while less important data can follow a slower schedule. So as you can see, all of these features are very useful. Again, I don't know if they are hidden or not, but from my experience working with Zoho ecosystem and knowing how many different updates are there every single day from different apps, it is very hard to keep up. So I really hope that this video was helpful for you and you learned some new features of Zoho Analytics. Also, if you have any Zoho Analytics features that you may think not everyone of Zoho Analytics users know about, please feel free to share them in the comments down below so we can all learn something new. And also, if you found this video useful, please make sure to subscribe to our channel and click the notification button not to miss any useful information that we share here every single week. And if you have any questions about Zoho development, customization, implementation, or integration, feel free to book a free consultation with one of our experts by the link down below in the description box. We will answer all of your questions and also prepare you an accurate estimate for your project and tell you about our team expertise a bit more so you can learn about our company as well. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope that it was helpful for you. Leave your feedback in the comments, and again, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next week's video.